And people, when they're making a financial decision, need to do their homework to find out if this is indeed the best deal they can receive.
When you go in to buy the car, you have to figure what your monthly payment is going to be and the expenses that are incurred with that. You have to pay for full coverage car insurance if the vehicle is financed. You have to figure that there's going to be a certain amount of maintenance with that car.
Quite often our clients come in having never done a budget. Or I make $60,000 a year. We see from the janitors to PhDs, trust me. If you are making $30,000 or so, you're probably bringing home $19,500 net. That's what you get your hot little hands on, and that's what you have to work with.
Whatever that monthly budget is, if you're sure that that dollar amount is what you can afford, stick to it. And don't get carried away. The shiny new car may be a great thing to have, but if it's going to lead you into financial problems, you need to think about it very much and maybe go into something less expensive that will fit in your budget.
Making a plan includes choosing how to use the information you have to find what you want. Set up the problem. Ask yourself if you've dealt with something like this before. How did you solve that? Could you do the same thing here?
What do we need to give you or to help you with to help you, raise your own neighborhoods up? And you identify community leaders and you work with them.
That's one of the fun things of watching a community or committee learn, because as the best ones will throw out an idea and someone else will say, well, why don't we try it this way?
Instead of just land use planning and facilities planning, we also brought in entrepreneurial counselors. We've changed the zoning so people can have more business opportunities out of their homes. We brought in social service agencies. We did the whole, like a full court press to work on all the different issues in order to bring the neighborhood up.
If you could tell me how much, how would the financing go exactly?
With $500, you're looking to finance at least $1,000 plus tax, or $1,500 plus 8.9% tax.
And how much does that, how long would it be for? Would I be paying for that?
You're paying it for, you can start paying it from 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year. Okay? Up to 2 years, up to 3 years.
So we have to, first of all, figure out what the car costs. So we have to take 10,975 and do what?
Minus 500.
Right, minus 500. So we come up with
475.
Okay. So that's what the car is going to cost us, because we roughly want to know what our monthly payments are going to be. We'll have to figure out what is the annual percentage rate. So we want to know what is 5.9% of 10,475. The answer you get there, that'll be your interest for 1 year. Yes?
No, that was just 1 year.
Right, exactly. That's 1 year. Then you have to multiply that by 5 years. And then your final thing is to do what?
Divided by 60.
Excellent.
On a math test, setting up a problem often means choosing the operations. Think, am I looking for a sum or a total? That would be addition. Am I looking for a difference? Subtraction. Am I looking for the product? Multiplication. Or am I dividing something up? Division.
You want to know what percent of 10,475 is that? And when you hear of, think multiplication.
If you see words like how much fruit is there altogether, how much is the final payment, you're looking for a total here, that you're going to have to add something together or multiply something to get a larger number. If you see a problem where it says how many will each of them receive, or how much would you have to pay each month, that you probably have a number there that you're going to have to break down. You're going to have to do some division or subtracting. George and Henry are, starting a new business, okay? Starting a new business with $50,000. What did they tell you? They've got $50,000 to spend, okay? They know they're going to have a certain amount of money for rent, and let's say they give you, $20,000 there or something. So what are you doing, okay? They've got $50,000 to start, got $20,000 they're going to have to put up front for rent or purchasing a building.